The FBI is the #1 disruptor of terrorism that the FBI has created.
Explain that.
So this is a thing that I've been kind of getting out as a message for folks. Doing infiltration of terrorist organizations the way that you see on like the show 24, there's no Jack Bauers running around.
Yeah.
If they are, they work for the CIA and they're not abiding by constitutional principles. Pretty much everything in that show is not constitutional if you do it in the United States, right? You can't go search without a warrant, you can't go kick down doors, you can't steal somebody's head and use it as your bona fides. Like all the crazy stuff that goes in there, we love it, but it's intel work. And intel work is what the FBI signed up to do, but it's not really equipped to do it because it's got these like handcuffs that are called the Constitution. And so if you're doing that, it's way easier for me to create terrorism than me to go find real terrorism and try to infiltrate it. And by the way, it's more profitable.
How do you create terrorism?
Well, it's pretty easy. You find a dumb person online. This has been going on for about 20 years. They find a dumb person online, so low IQ and usually low social acumen. They don't have friends. Then you go ahead and encourage whatever their worst ideas are. And so if your ideas are dumb and violent and potentially fall into some ideology that I can attribute it to, then I'm going to go and encourage it. We're going to introduce what's called a CHS. That's a confidential human source. That person's going to try to help you out. That CHS's job is to introduce you to an FBI undercover. You're going to meet that undercover, and he's going to just magically not only know how to do the thing you want to do, but he's going to be able to do it for the exact amount of money that you have, so that when you're willing to give him the money for the guns, the explosives, the silencers, the thermal belt-fed machine gun, or whatever else kind of crazy stuff you came up with, they're going to arrest you the minute that you touch that weapon system.
Oh, because you can't infiltrate these people without probable cause, and creating terrorists and pretending to be friends with some autistic weirdo helps you get that probable cause.
You create the autistic weirdo into the terrorist threat that you need to disrupt. You don't actually uncover like legitimate sleeper cells. That's the conversation that's going on right now. What about the Iranian sleeper cells? Well, if they're an Iranian sleeper cell, they're already too effective for us to find.